Hey Pisces Seeker, welcome to Leo season. How are you, loves? This is the Existential Shift. Welcome, thank you for joining. I'll be working with the Dragon's Tarot because you're a little water dragon. I went for a swim today, visited the pool, and as soon as I got there, it started pouring rain. And everyone was leaving, and I was like, I think I'm gonna stay. So I went for a swim in the rain. And I did feel like a Pisces. So it was very fitting. There was something very, very magical about this. Water below, water from above. And somehow being safe. Unfortunately, it's not something we can say about the rest of the world right now as I'm recording this. On my recent live that I made for the new moon in Cancer, before I moved on to messages for the different zodiac signs by the sign, I start with messages for the collective, for the new moon energies, and what came through was a lot of floods. In the first few minutes, I repeat that I'm seeing water flooding the earth, and then that was July 3rd. And on July 4th, floods all over the world began. Everywhere. You can check out that video, or if you want to check out just a snippet of it, the relevant snippet, I posted it on my Instagram, The Existential Shift. With your dual nature, Pisces, I think you're feeling this duality in the world right now. Some areas are being flooded and drowning. And some areas it's like swimming in a safe pool under the rain. The element is the same element. But what are you experiencing? Now, God forbid, don't get the wrong idea. I don't mean that whoever is going through some major disasters right now and actual floodings or fires or whatever nature disaster, no one deserves it. Okay? This is something that all of us as a collective are experiencing now as a result of a collective behavior. But yes, there is a split, there is a shift, and different people will feel it on different levels and on different frequencies. I don't want you that, if let's say you're under some sort of disaster right now, I don't know where you are in the world, I don't want you to think that, oh, you must be in the wrong place or in the wrong frequency. And I don't want you to think that if you are safe and free right now, knock on wood, may you stay this way, that you're somehow superior to someone else. This is not what the split is about. Going through pain and challenge and difficulty and getting through this experience doesn't make you good or bad. Frequency, high frequency, low frequency, isn't a matter of good or bad. It's an aspect of energy that is outside the dual nature of our existence, and it might sound a little bit confusing, and I'm sorry, but I believe some of you understand, and those who don't, not yet anyway. And it's also not a big deal for the sake of this reading, so don't worry about it. But I feel like these words had to be said because all of us need to be conscientious to what the world is going through, to what a lot of people are going through. I personally do not believe in the approach of to not know and to not see and to not watch the news at all. Of course, don't overwatch and don't stress yourself, but it's very important that we know what's going on in the world and that we are conscientious to suffering and to joy. Spirituality is truth and awareness, not detachment and escapism. If you escape it now and you feel good now, it will only reach you at a later point, at a different place, at a different time. Okay? So make sure wherever you're at to have compassion to those who are not safe and free as you are right now, who are suffering from actions of the collective. I don't care how spiritual and good you are. You've contributed to this global warming and climate change on one level or the other, as did all of us. You know, some of us do more than others, of course. So if you're very active and don't contribute much to the carbon dioxide footprint, and you're more conscientious, that's great. But all of us have a shared responsibilities again. So I'm sorry I went into this rant. I feel like every time I go into a rant in the beginning, it somehow ties up to the reading and to your messages. And I think maybe it was for the sake of making sure that you're practicing spirituality, Pisces, as opposed to splitting reality, like sprinting out of reality. Oh, I don't know, I don't hear, I don't see, it's okay, it's not affecting me. Again, if you escape it, it will chase you. If you escape it, it will chase you. So, and if you're going through a hard time, my heart is with you, and everything is a wheel and everything is circular, and there will be better times for you. Okay? All right. Point is, whether it's pleasantly dripping or incredibly stormy, don't get out of the pool. Swim. Okay? Pisces for Leo season, please. I love you guys. On Patreon on July 18th, Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time, I'm going live exclusive for my patrons, for a hangout, for us to get to know each other better. So if you're watching this before the 18th, today's the 17th. So anyway, if you're watching this before the 18th at 5 p.m. Eastern, and you want to join, make sure you join Patreon before that, because it will only be available for my patrons. Okay? All right. Did I not just say the wheel of fortune? Wherever you're at, it can always turn around. So be humble and grateful for your good fortune in potentially alignment with high frequency that puts you in a good place right now, in a safe place right now. But the second you take it for granted and turn your back to the pain in the world, it's as if it's above you, or as if you're above it. Remember all the hardships that you went through, and all the traumas and disasters in life in general. Remember all of that. Would you have liked it if someone that was in a better position to look down at you? You're going through this because you're being punished for whatever. It's karmic, or it's low frequency, or all that. Would you have liked that? Do you think that would make sense? We're all just somewhere on that cycle, right? So if you're here to this, it's up. To you, this is up. To this is up. It's all upward circle that goes through the downward. It's not a downward circle that goes through the upward. It's an upward circle that goes through the downward. it's part of the journey. I know I'm being repetitive. It's because it's really important, Seeker, that we don't assume spirituality as some sort of superiority. Okay, I feel like it's a big deal right now, especially with the Earth split prophecy and the new Earth, and I feel like people are developing some sort of spiritual superiority, like, oh, we're going to be in the new Earth, so we're better. That is a mindset of the old Earth. So ironically, as you're under the illusion possibly of being in new Earth frequency, you're actually digging yourself a deeper hole. I'm not saying you need to also suffer. You need to honor your success or your joy or your ease. You've worked hard, you earned it, you deserve it. Too many cards. Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must go down. Spinning wheel. One of my best friends was Lou Soloff, passed away years ago from a heart attack, and he was a legendary trumpet player, and he did the solo for Blood, Sweat, and Tears for the song Spinning Wheel. I don't know why it came up right now. He was a cusp of Aquarius with Pisces. Do you like jazz, perhaps? What goes down must go up. Just modifying it. Queen of Wands. You're like, you're talking about water. All I see is the fires. Yeah. You are really, really expanding with your talent right now, Pisces. You're you thought you were talented, and you are, but you're discovering a new skill set, new talents within you that you're exploring, and you're like, oh wow, I didn't know I can do that. Oh, I didn't know I have an act for this. I didn't know I have an act for that. Yeah, you do. And people want more of it. You might be suddenly finding yourself in some sort of leadership position, 3 of Cups, but it's more so fun. It's a celebratory position. It's maybe like directing a show, or producing a play, or leading like a group trip. I don't know, like being a tour guide somewhere. And it's fun. A lot of fun for you this season. And being that the Wheel of Fortune is here, it might be surprising you. You might meet a lot of new people, have a new social group, expand your social circle. Five of Cups, and here you are moping in the corner of the room. You can't mope in the corner of the room if you're the one who threw the party, Pisces. What are you doing? Or you're used to that? Well, get used to something different. You're a different person now. You are. Be careful of over drinking. Alcohol will not do you well at this time. It will make you see the pessimistic aspect of things and will pull you down. It's more recommended to stay alert energetically and have fun from, just make it fun with the event, or with the people, or with the outfit, or with the music, but not with turning on your brain, not with turning off your brain. The Lovers. Okay. King of Cups in the bottom of the deck. So you are considering love. You are considering love. You have someone special in mind. If not right now, then as soon as Leo season hits, which is like 3 days from now. But so for some of you, it might be like a surprise infatuation that kind of pulls you out of a rut, possibly. That, or you are facing a choice in love, something to do with your emotions. I see you kind of trying to focus your emotions. If you party a lot and drink a lot, what will help you focus your emotions is to stop drinking. It really numbs your awareness to how you feel. You need to give it room. This is something very, very special. Someone very special. Show me more, please, for Pisces. For Leo season. Tell me more about this Lover's card, about what's going on. Yeah, major life choice. The Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Some of you are changing location, or changing a career path, or changing a partner, or changing from single to partnered, from partnered to single. A lot of just choices. But it's big, the Star. No, you're just falling in love, like, deeply. This is a very romantic, somewhat whimsical. Of course, Pisces, you're such a romantic sign. But it's also in the mind. You're like, this person makes you like envision things that you never thought you'd envision. Like they take your awareness and your mind to completely different worlds and different places that you thought only exist in the movies. This is something very like it's very fantastical, very poetic. And there's so much water still on the table, but it's so calm and healing. Maybe you want to swim in a lake, you know? Page of Swords. It throws your mind just everywhere. I see some of you really going into this bubble of daydreaming. Daydreaming, night dreaming. Like, it's like all you think about is either this person or this connection. Some of you, it might inspire you to write or to create. Three of Pentacles right under the Three of Cups. So it's not just in your imagination. You're building based upon this. There's cooperation. There's someone with you. So this could be a creative partnership of some sort, like you're working with this person on something, or there's like a muse vibe to this. Someone might be serving as your muse, or you are a muse to someone, Pisces. That's not surprising. King of Wands right here at the bottom of the deck when we have the Queen of Wands on the table. Yeah, I see this is a meaningful love reading. We'll dive deeper into this in the extended, but let's see further here, because the extended focuses on love, on your love life. It's we look into you and your person of interest, all the dynamic, the details of it, but also how things unfold throughout the month, and then we finish up with messages from the runes. Link to that is below in the description box. You can find it on Vimeo and you can find it on Patreon. Okay. Show me more about this, please, for Pisces. Wow, okay. 9 of Cups, really? Okay. Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups, and the Star. That's like major fantasy fulfillment. Sorry, I just need to... My pen started to hurt. Okay. Alright. Here we go. 9 of Cups. Pisces, this is a wish come true. This is a fantasy coming to life. We have cards that are realistic to support this. Okay, 9 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles, it's in real life. And Page of Swords shows communication. And Queen of Wands, she's very, very active. She doesn't just sit around and fantasize. She goes and she gets it. And the Star card, it's like, all of that with the Star card, it's just with the lover, it's like, oh my God. I think you're going to find yourself like in a dream space. You're like, how did I get to this situation? Like, what did I do to deserve this goodness? Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. I'm speechless. It's like such a beautiful reading. A lot of fun. You might meet this person at like a gathering or a social event. 2 of Pentacles. It could be a little distant from your home, but it doesn't have to be. Sometimes the 2 of Pentacles marks distance, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, but it could also speak of some sort of a dilemma. Okay, now what? So this happened. This just blew my mind. Now what do I do with this? Okay. Look at the cards. There we go. Let's pull just a couple more and then move to your extended. A couple more, please, for Pisces to sum it up for Leo season before we move on to the extended. Tell me more about this for Pisces, please, for Leo season. Any other messages or any other messages we need to know for Pisces for Leo season? Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is phenomenal. It's like, okay. A countdown. This is just really, really beautiful. Okay, there's a decision made that is very clear, very specific, that you're going for it, you're doing something, you're deciding to be with this person, or you're deciding to be in that place. I see it from a group to it's from maybe a larger group becomes more intimate. So this could be like, again, maybe you're meeting someone in a group environment or an event or where there are other people, and then it's just the two of you or something, and then it puts you in a mindset of like having to make a decision. It's like this is all leading you to like from an imaginary realm to a very tangible, real, it's a beautiful reality. I'm just speechless. 2, 3, a lot of luck, and 9, there's so much luck for you coming in Leo season. This is unbelievable. This is it. This is who you are. This is who you want to be. This is the life you want to live. This is the person you want. This is your thing. It's like you found it. This is very exciting. Okay, I'm going to continue this right now. I will see you in a second. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this, then consider subscribing. I'd love to have you join the Existential Shift. See you soon, Pisces.